Peace, family. Welcome back to another video with Credit Healing LLC. Today, we're going to be discussing with you what to do and what not to do when you have a credit card. Now, this is actually a threefold discussion because there are three things that I think is very important for you to know in regards to your credit cards. Okay, the first thing, for those of you who are looking to establish and build your credit, if you happen, say for instance, if you are going through some type of hardship or struggle, and if you're trying to make your payment on time, but you may not be able to, if you see and foresee that you are not able to do so, make sure to call your bank and let your bank know that my statement date is coming up. I will not be able to make this payment at this particular time. Can I move it back 10 days, 7 days, or something like that? Don't allow time to go by and you not take care of your business. And what happens is you have a late payment that then reports on your credit file and it brings your scores down an additional 30, 50, 70 points, etc. So if you see that you won't be able to make your payment at the statement date or the due date, call your bank and let them know. Now, I will say this, an easy way for you to make sure that you can make your payment on time without even having to think about it is by having auto draft. So for those of you who have an app, say for instance Capital One, Chase Bank, Bank of America, maybe Federal Credit Union, etc., you can have your bank auto draft the minimum payment or whatever payment that you decide to make every month, and it's going to automatically pay your credit card. Therefore, if you're spending the credit card, you don't have to worry about trying to figure out when the statement date is coming because your bank is going to take care of that for you. That's a really good strategy if you don't want for late payments to be reporting on your credit file. If you have any other questions about that, feel free to reach out to us at credithealing@gmail.com. The last thing, for those of you who are paying your monthly payment, but you're only paying the minimum payment on your credit card, try to get out of that habit. And this is why, because you do not want to basically make a habit of only making the minimum payment, and over time, the interest will then accrue. Once it accrues, then what happens is that you're paying more and more money on top of the money that you already owe, and now you find yourself in a lot more debt than you initially thought. So if you're going to basically have an auto draft taken from your checking or savings account and paying your credit card towards that you don't want to think about it, make sure that it's more than the minimum balance. Now, if you do have a minimum balance, still put money on top of that minimum balance. Say for instance, if you don't want to be late and you just want to have an auto draft coming out and you're paying the minimum balance, make sure to put more money on top of that so you get rid of that debt as quickly as possible. All right, family, so I'm happy to have this discussion with you. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us at credithealing@gmail.com. If you're ready to get started, go to www.credithealing.org. Peace.